Alrighty, so Great Britain. Spicy. Yeah. Yeah, it's not looking good. So I won't have anyone else for any of the majors because I've messed up my scheduling, and next 2 days, yeah, no, I'm not going to be here. So straight up, -3 stab. He's got, well, she, they, them, there might be a male gender in there somewhere, has just a huge cost. 500, and you're not even, like, that's not even when you're positive. So it'll take 266 months to get +3 stab. Because you have to spend 200 stab, 200 church power for 1 stab, which is, you gain it church power 3 based off of your monarch, base 30 monarch point times 10 modifier +0. I assume it's something related to this, and it would be like for like a monarchy, but because it's a republic, it doesn't have that same effect. Not entirely sure. However, it's got that trade in tobacco. Ooey. So that's pretty good. If they were actually bigger. Admiralty. No expiration date. Alright, so they can convert stuff pretty easily. Don't have anything to convert. They don't have any land over here. Don't have any land here. Don't have any land here. Don't have any land here. Yep, don't have any. It's all here and here. This is the extent of the British Empire. They lost their Malta. They never had Gibraltar. And Gibraltar. Let's look at their innovativeness. 25. Could be better, but like, they haven't really. It's multiplayer. It's hard to get it. 20%. They need that for sure. What policy are they even on? I don't know. What is this? To native repression? So they're not on native repression. I assume they're on native trading because of the -50 uprising chance. So that just means they don't need any men over there. -1 unrest, -10 stab. Policies, they're about to get these. They're not the greatest. Expansion and quality. Yeah, they're not the greatest. They have very little military power. They've got 5% discipline. About to get another 5% here. Getting this combatability. I forgot that actually gave army tradition. And yeah, they have nothing else in here, if I do remember correctly. Yeah, they have nothing else in the quality ideas. Yeah, so all they have for military, 5%, 5%, all this. Next one, I'd recommend probably dropping Diplo and expansion and going maritime and economic. Now you lose out on colonial game, but at this point you just take other people's colonies. Honestly, it's a fight for other people's colonies. There's no point having any colonists really. It's so just full. You just wait for other people to colonize it, you kill them, you take it. So if you dropped that, you drop that, went economic maritime, yeah, it'll save you around, it'll save you the, where are they, where's colonial maintenance, god I'm dumb, here, so it should be 6, whatever, doesn't matter, you'll be losing out on it. Let's look at this then, right, because this government is the source of every single one of their problems. Naval force limit, chance to capture enemy ships, but lose Republican tradition. However, they get that 30% trade power abroad. I like this one better, mainly because also they're keeping these rulers at 666, right? So just have this, get the extra absolutism, and go longer without pain. Because there's a chance. because you're always at 0, so there's a chance you go a little bit positive, which just gives you some kind of modifier. Always it's just better than this. Union states, 10% global trade power. Number of states they don't really need because they are extremely tiny. And what was the other one? It was cultures rate. No, state maintenance. Alright, yeah, Union states the better one. When they start taking colonies back, etc. They will get their trade power and merchants. Smuggler's influence. This is what is ruining them. This black market consortium. It's just... God. I've already looked at this in the previous Magdalene video. I do this whenever war is going on. This is just bad. Yeah. Especially as now they don't even have control over this, I'd assume because of devastation. Yeah, they're so devastated around all of this. Is this affected by the fort? Yeah, so that's affected by the friendly fort. Needs to put a fort like here, just to get rid of the devastation. Needs to put a fort here to get rid of devastation, and needs to put a fort... That's weird, that is not going down because it's not turned on. Okay, then needs to put like a fort here to get rid of devastation. Also, in case people land. 1 second. Why? I feel like I paused and unpaused like 20 times. Okay, 1 more second. Things and stuff. Alright, so gotta accept these. That's what, 70 dev, 30 dev. Yeah. There's really not much I can say, you know. Get rid of exploration. Get rid of expansion. You have this colony out here that'll still keep going even once you lose them, which is fine. Get economic and maritime. How much is this? How much is this? 1800s. They're probably saving up for the institution before they click this, but yeah. Let us look here real quick. Economic and maritime, another 25% naval sailors modifier, negative 10% maintenance cost, 50% blockade and privateer with naval and maritime, 20% morale from quality and maritime, which is desperately needed. And then naval and economic, goods produced and production efficiency, also great. If we look here, they have maritime. Yeah, okay. Yeah, it's naval, okay. Which means, right, this was quality and maritime. So, yeah, I do that to just go full balls deep when you have the mana to spend on them. Royal Society, do you keep that reduction? No, might have thought it stayed to the end of the tick, but it doesn't. So, get that, you keep the reduction. If you have maritime ideas, you get that embargo efficiency, privateer efficiency, always good. You don't really want that. Pragmatic sanction, that's to allow females to take over the throne. You can't get that one. This one, tolerance to heretics, is fine. Might as well do it. It won't matter at all because you already have negative 200%. Army drill gain. There's no point, really, because that just increases the speed at which they gain the drill. Alrighty, so that's like their entire country. They just need what? They still have +6. No, yeah, I'm dumb. So yeah, if they got 2 stab, so if they clicked now, and then I read that wrong before, didn't I? Either way, yeah, this country needs to fix its stab. That's the biggest thing. As I said in the Andalusia, they're allied here with a common enemy in Spain, France, Portugal. Netherlands are, I assume, tied up in killing the rest of the HRE, so they might not go in. You know, this was recently freed up, so I assume the Dutch, if they did work with the English, would require this, and the English just, you know, get colonial holdings. At this point, the English would be better off just transferring trade to the Dutch and making that trade deal, because the Dutch's diplotech and trade efficiency. My brain is turning off. I'm not even going to look at this. This is just too annoying. They can settle Greenland, and finish a mission, get some dev in this. So weird. But yeah, they can take up to Tech 17. I would, just for the admin efficiency, development efficiency, and the ability to build universities. Next Tech 18, gives another idea group, which would then be a military one, likely, likely offensive, for that ship durability and naval leader maneuver, as well as some kind of land. Like, you could even get plutocratic for that light ship combat. Republican tradition, doesn't matter. Yeah, defensive, let's look here. Maritime, force limit, quantity, and Alright, so offensive would be my next pick. Trade, no point really. It's better just giving the money to him and having him pay you back. Maybe innovative, I forget what naval gives you. Naval leader, fire and recovery morale. Religious, let's all take a trip down memory lane. This wouldn't be too bad for that morale ship when losing a hit. I said a word. Morale hit when losing a ship instead of, expansion, we don't want. Maritime, yearly naval tradition, not bad. Shipbuilding time, and humanist it's up the top. Prestige, naval is ship durability, again alright, but overall humanist isn't one that you really want for a Great Britain run. Defense, so I'd go offensive. Let's look at the military tab. The naval morale here, 75.8. I don't know enough about navies to actually give a good representation of this. That's tradition. About to say 75.8? What? Yeah, okay. Navy tradition 75.8. That makes more sense. Mainly because they're not. No, they are protecting trade, so they're getting the whole 1 from protecting trade. They're getting 1 from naval glory, 0.5 from admiralty. So they're losing 0.6. Pretty good. That'll take them down to about 70, I think. Minimum. 70 to 65. Still better than most other nations. And then ship morale 4.61. It's nearly as good as they're going to get it. Power projection they need to get back up, but that'll be when over the next 10 years they need to insult. Just send a plain old insult to them. That increases the morale by 0.1, I think it was there. Yeah, by 0.5% overall. Yeah, I think. Yeah. This is horrible. This is beyond horrible. This is why you said. This is why I said you should have gotten the consolidation of power just to get that extra 10. Absolutism, which overall will give you, if that's 0.2 to, I think 2% discipline. I forget the admin efficiency. I think it's 10 there, so another 2% admin efficiency. I think. Don't quote me. Adopt these when you can, which now that you've got new ideas, I wouldn't really plan on. Focus getting this tech over doing these, let's just click that real quick. Yeah, then once you get that, you actually go up because you get 2 from protecting trade, which is always nice. So that allows you to get around 79. I assume 79. Not 100% sure. I do not know enough about naval combat. Advisor maintenance, you want to get them higher, especially. I assume you're trying to buy the institution. You've got internal conflicts right now. Where I think you get a +1 stab once this finishes. You need stab at least 1. Oh, this is gonna be forever. But yeah, once you get to stab at least 1, you'll have this. Disloyal printers. Is that in here? When does this leave? 1621. So yeah, your country will start, it's just gonna be just waiting, building this back up, and just fighting for colonies. That's all you can do. I drop those when you can, like when you've caught up in tech. I just drop the ideas and start investing in these for the economy, for the naval. Yeah, I just again, I don't know enough about it, but just. So yeah, then next idea group, either religious or offensive. I'd assume offensive would be the best one, like 100% of the time. Yeah, that's really all I can say. Estates, they don't have any. Trade ports, 222. No, 3322. 322. Good enough, honestly. They only have 2 merchants, pushing from the right places. Yeah, and I mean, if they even took that, that's 300 ducats, not worth it. 79% mercantilism. That's solid. That's pretty solid. Embargo efficiency. You need to embargo these people. Like France, Spain, when these truces are up, you embargo them, whew, they lose some of the power in these nodes pretty heavily, I would imagine. Great Britain, have they not embargoed you? No, they haven't. So Spain, I assume France as well. Portugal? Yeah, okay, so they all forgot to embargo as well. Workshops, you're building them around. Taxation, yeah, I'd focus taxes, I'm pretty sure. Jesus. Okay, yeah, you need economic ideas. I'd focus. Where's this money coming from? Subsidies. Okay, so Inca and Papal States. That's the only reason you're making money. Was gonna say, manufactories. This will be where the main source of your money comes from. Building manufactories all around, getting the iron, silk, iron cloth and whatnot up. Again, naval force limit, because you have 86 at the moment. You need more. You need plenty more. You need up to the point where, yeah, that's why maritime's also going to help. God. Let's hope the sub that I think there's a sub this session. Let's hope the sub manages to fix all this. Oh, he has a kilt.